Yo, what's good? We're about to get started. Um, just wanted to get set. Yo, we here. Okay, what's going on? Hope you guys have had a good week. Um, I know there's been a bunch of, inclement weather, a lot of inclement weather going on. So we actually got snowed in on. So down in Austin, Texas, we got snowed in on. So we got a couple of inches. Bunch of ice though, you know. So it's been kind of chill, but maybe we're back to this next video. I think it's video, was it 6? So this is our 6th video. Kind of fell off last week. Had a bunch of work to do and really didn't position myself to be able to be more consistent in doing it every day. But I had in the midst of that, did a bunch of reflecting and everything. And that's the most important thing to me is my consistency in doing this. Because we have to build up video by video, brick by brick. That is my ideal strategy into doing this to bring great value to you all so that we can begin to walk together like in like-mindedness, with the same agenda, bringing healing and restoration to our people, to our loved ones, to our communities, bringing healing and restoration to our cities, healing and restoration to our government, healing and restoration, to our schools, healing and restoration to our entertainment industry, um, um, uh, sports, and bringing healing and restoration to everyone. Why? Because we're all family, we're all brothers and sisters, we're all cousins, we're all nephews and nieces, we're all uncles and aunts and grandparents. So we're all one. You know what I'm saying? We're all the same, which means that we all need the same. Many have different ambitions and aspirations, but when you take off all of those layers, what is the one thing we all need? That's healing and restoration. That's wholeness. That's the love of God. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what it is. This is relational. This is our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, as I said in the last video, really don't want to make it lengthy. Just want to make it, short, precise, and to the point. Um, and we could always build on top of those, but that's the idea. I just want to lay down the foundation of the purpose of these videos. I want to hit something home every day, every video. I want to reiterate the same thing, and that's healing and restoration above all else. Jim Rohn said a profound thing. He said, "Make sure that." What did he say? He said, make sure in the pursuit of what you want that you don't lose or forget who you are. In the pursuit of what you want, you don't lose your identity or forget who you are. That's what this is all about, in a nutshell. So I think it goes back to the situation in the garden, the lie that was given to Eve, the lie that was given to Eve. And the lie was, God is keeping something from us. That was the lie. God is keeping something from us. There's something he doesn't want us to have. That was the lie. And that's the beginning of all rebellion. That's the beginning of all sin. And so that's what leads us to here today. Because in everything that we try to do to live right or try to be righteous, our major concern is provision. Our major concern is success. Our major concern is, fulfillment. That goes back to the garden, the situation in the garden. So the purpose of these videos is to break that, is to bring healing, is to bring restoration, to restore us back to our original identity, our original divine nature, divine order in our life, in our families, in our schools, on our jobs, in our community, in our judicial system, in our political system, legislative system, and even in our executive branch, even in the military, and and diplomatically as well across the globe. This is what this is about. And now, then you'll be able to see that's the fight with everybody. That's the fight with everybody because it comes from that one lie. It comes from that one lie. And that is how we become slaves, not to one another, but slaves to that spirit of lack, that spirit of fear. That's the beginning of all slavery because we become misaligned, get out of order, get out of position because of lack of trust in our Father without even realizing or even acknowledging or even knowing that the Spirit of God brings power and authority. The Spirit of God brings responsibility, and in that is great provision to the point of where there's overflow, to the point of where there's expansion. And these are the things that we haven't been taught. So that's the purpose of these videos. And as I said before, I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm not a theologian. Man, I'm not a pastor. Um, um, any of those things of great intellect, man. But I am a man of truth. I continue to seek truth. I continue to seek healing and restoration. I continue to seek identity. I continue to seek God, man, because I love myself and I love all of us. And this is the conversation that needs to be had because we are all responsible. You can't give it to nobody else. And that's what we've been doing. Voting to give the responsibility to somebody else. That's not what this is about. because we all lose when we do that. And to be honest, America wasn't even built on that. America wasn't even built on to give responsibility to someone else. For this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Highlands. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as the song say, this land was made for you and me. So, you know what I'm saying? To the bold and the brave, upholding justice, you know what I'm saying? And our sovereignty. So look, man, that's what this is about, man. Until we begin to want to have that conversation, then we're gonna forever be lied to, screw. And I'm not even gonna say lied to, man. We choose, we choose to live these lies for the sake of what? For the sake of being comfortable. For the sake of being comfortable. For the sake of keeping our bellies full. For the sake of, you know, um, ease, for the sake of ease, for the sake of liberality, not even freedom, but liberality. And there's a price that comes with that. The price of freedom is responsibility, but the price of liberality, independence, is slavery. And we don't even see that. We don't even see that. The price of that liberty and independence is bondage. And we don't even see that. We refuse to see it. So that's what this is about, man. It's going to be a short video, but I just wanted to reiterate what this is about, where what I'm trying to build upon, where what I'm leading up to, and then we're going to break this thing down bit by piece, principle by principle, man, so that you all can see, that we all can see, understand, and able to apply. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about: empowerment, operating in our authority, our divine authority. So I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoy yourselves. But let's continue to build this. I'm out.